Most men try to ask for intimacy the wrong way, and it kills attraction fast. In this video, you'll learn a calm, stoic shift that draws a woman to your presence, not your need. Stop pleading, start leading. This isn't manipulation, it's masculine clarity. How to ask a woman for intimacy. A psychological approach. Stoic masculinity. The #1 mistake asking from neediness. Picture this. You're with a woman you genuinely like. You've shared laughs, gone deep in conversation, maybe a little playful touch. The chemistry's there. You want to move things forward, invite her into a closer, more intimate connection. But right before you speak, your heart starts pounding. Your hands get clammy, your voice tightens, doubt creeps in, and what finally comes out sounds like this. I mean, only if you're comfortable, maybe we could, if you want to. I don't want you to think I'm pressuring you, but I really like you. Sound familiar? That's the classic mistake. Asking from neediness rather than grounded desire. Self-respect, and a calm, masculine center. It's not the words so much as the energy underneath them. Even if your phrasing is polite, a woman feels the wobble. She senses the imbalance, the loss of inner authority, the second guessing behind your interest. That more than anything kills attraction. Why does this happen? Many men were trained to seek permission. As boys, we learned that affection, approval, and attention were earned by being nice, playing safe, and never showing too much desire. So the boy grows up, stands in front of a woman he wants, and that programming fires. He doesn't lead. He softens his truth. He asks to be picked instead of inviting as an equal. He becomes the emotional version of a beggar. Here's the hard truth: no one is drawn to a beggar. Begging, no matter how subtle, communicates one thing. I need your yes to feel like a man. That's the turnoff. Not your desire, but the heavy expectation attached to it. So what does the Stoic man do instead? He doesn't beg, plead, or fish for validation. He's rooted in himself. He understands intimacy isn't something you take from a woman. It's something you share. If the desire is mutual, he doesn't frame the moment as a favor. He frames it as an invitation, clear, calm, and pressure-free. And he's genuinely okay with either answer. Why? Because his worth isn't tied to her response. He doesn't need permission to feel valuable. He's already chosen himself. That's what makes him magnetic. Women feel the difference instantly. The mindset shift: let this land. Never ask like a beggar for what you can offer like a king. That isn't arrogance, it's self-respect. The moment you stop chasing approval and start speaking from truth and steady strength, everything changes. Your voice settles, your body language aligns. You stop hesitating and stop bargaining with your value. Emotionally intelligent women notice right away. They may not always say yes, but they'll remember how you made them feel safe, clear, grounded, and free of emotional pressure. A Stoic reminder: the Stoic doesn't cling to outcomes. He doesn't fear rejection because rejection doesn't define him. He refuses to attach his value to someone else's answer. He simply speaks what is true. He honors his desire. He communicates with intention. If she joins him, great. If not, nothing lost. He hasn't traded his integrity for acceptance. How to ask a woman for intimacy. Psychological framing. Stepping into Stoic masculinity. #2, prepare before you speak. Your mind is the real arena. Before you text, lean in, or open your mouth, check your internal state. What shapes how your invitation lands isn't the perfect line, it's the energy behind it. And that energy is built or broken in the quiet moments beforehand. This is where modern men often fail, not because they don't know what to say, but because they speak while still in conflict with themselves. Ask yourself, where is this coming from? Take a breath, get still, be honest. Am I seeking connection or validation? Do I need her yes to feel like a man? If she says no, will I crumble inside? Am I inviting from abundance or from emptiness? These questions are uncomfortable and essential. If your desire rises from insecurity, it will feel like pressure even if you don't intend it. But if your desire comes from truth, clarity, and self-possession, it becomes a clean offer, not a performance test or plea. It's simply, this is what I want and I'm whole either way. That level of maturity is rare, and high-value women sense it instantly. The Stoic principle: control what you can. Accept what you can't. You can't control another person's feelings, timing, or mood. You can't control outcomes. But you can control the purity of your intent, the state you bring into the moment, and the meaning you assign to whatever answer you hear. The Stoic man gets it. The real battle isn't out there, it's in here. Before stepping into vulnerability, he doesn't try to shape the world, he returns to himself. He steadies his mind, breathes through fear, and anchors in what he does: own presence, truth, and self-respect. Your nervous system speaks louder than your mouth. You can say all the right words, but if your shoulders are tight, your breath is shallow. Your eyes dart your body, saying, I don't feel safe in myself, please rescue me. No woman wants the job of saving you from your own insecurity, but when your breath is slow, your body is still, and your voice is steady, the signal flips. I'm good. Whatever you choose, I trust myself. I'm not here to impress, I'm here to share. Paradoxically, that's profoundly attractive. What draws a woman in isn't how badly you want her, it's how whole you are without her. I'm not here to impress, I'm here to share. Paradoxically, that's profoundly attractive. What draws a woman in isn't how badly you want her, it's how whole you are without her. The power of pre-intimacy grounding. Before any key moment, inviting her in, going for the first kiss, or simply sharing your feelings, take a minute to ground. Number 1, still the body. Stand or sit undistracted for 30 and 40 seconds, no phone. Number 2, ask the inner question. What do I want here? Am I acting from truth or fear? Number 3, breathe deep. Inhale for 5, hold for 5. Exhale for 6, 3 rounds. Number 4, detach from outcome. Her answer doesn't define me. Number 5, return to presence. Feel your feet, your body, your breath, and speak from there. Practice this consistently, and what used to feel overwhelming becomes simple. Not necessarily easy, but simple. You're not trying to win, you're trying to be real. Stoic reflection. Marcus Aurelius wrote that distress comes less from events and more from our judgment of them, a judgment we can revise at any moment. Before you speak to a woman, revoke the lies. Reject the fear that says, if she doesn't want me, I'm not enough. Drop the story that your masculinity is fragile. Replace it with I am whole, I desire, but I don't depend. I offer, but I won't beg, I feel, but I won't fold. That's the Stoic path. Walk it, and women will feel safer around you, and you'll feel safer within yourself. Let's be clear, this isn't about tricks. It's not seduction tactics or covert games. It's about reclaiming your center as a man and inviting intimacy from strength, not scarcity. Calm, not chaos. Choice, not compulsion. You don't have to beg to be desired. You don't have to shrink to be accepted. You don't have to chase to feel worthy. A Stoic man leads with presence, speaks with clarity, and stays steady regardless of the outcome. If this helped you shift from neediness to grounded invitation, drop your story in the comments. I read everyone. And if you want more psychology-backed breakdowns on Stoic masculinity and healthy intimacy, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one.